Hello again, everyone. Alright, Sam's been asleep for a little bit. Let's wake him up. We're going to do the standard order for BPAS. Get them on the network. So, alright, Sam, how long were you asleep for? Are you going to tell me, or shall we just stand up? 6 minutes. Oh, 5 minutes 58 asleep. Not bad, that. Alright, take on orders. We've got 2, in fact. One for Bianca North and one a recovery. So, if we do that, we're going to end up right by those ghost mechs. Yeah, let's do it. You know what? Return to order list. We're going to do both. We're going to be a bit baller. Load onto the pickup off-roader. Now, obviously, those were breakable to Bianca. So, first of all, we're going to tread carefully in that regard. But my thoughts are we could always park the vehicle just outside the ghost mech radius. Let's just check on the map where it is. Yeah. Let's see if we can get close, but not too close. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, we're in the radius. Okay, a little bit spread out. Got the sticky gun. Ooh. Yeah, it hasn't got that range. Bit of a shame. Ooh, I've just realised how many there are, and they aren't small packages. These will be hard to carry, so I am going to have to hop on the... not hop on, get on the vehicle. Yeah, not as straightforward as I might have hoped. Yeah, all those ghost mechs are around there as well, so I'm just wary of catching their attention. Cargo management. Yeah, 8 of them. Wow. I know it was on the order, but I don't think I really realised how complicated it would end up being. If the ghost mechs see me, we're just going to have to dip away, if you like. Well, at least the vehicle. Okay, we got that. Where are the others? Are they that way? Yeah. I'm just hoping the ghost mechs aren't in this range. Yeah, they are close.
Recovered everything then?
Right.
Great. Let's get it delivered.
That's what I'm thinking. You know what? It's just dawned on me. The order, it was for... Let me get my words out. It was for a recovery, but the other one was for Bianca North. So therefore, we didn't actually need to... we didn't need to go there because it wasn't for BPAS that, it was for Bianca. So I can cancel that one arguably, but I might as well deliver it considering it will boost my connection with it. But yeah, whoops. Yeah, in terms of not getting in combat though, that was pretty nice. Okay, drop off.
It's getting very late.
It is, Mum.
And APAC has no concerns about fostering this sort of work environment. Okay. Allow me to check your orders for you.
Was that noise deliberate? I'm worried there's someone behind me with a shot rod. Genuinely, I did actually look.
This quantity of cargo deserves glowing praise. You've outperformed our predictions by no small margin.
Nice to hear, man.
I didn't anticipate that you were capable of such perseverance. A happiness calculation.
How about getting on this network then? APAS enhancement, supercargillium extraction, allows chiral crystals to be harvested from the atmosphere.
We've come to an agreement and are willing to consent to a Cupid connection. Please bring us onto the network.
Alright. You gonna drop your hood for this bit, Sam? No? Okay. Shame not to see his face. Okay, so just one last little area to complete. That is BPAS though. Okay, I can see what where they fill it. It does actually cover that area where I was taking on the armed survivalist last time. So we get more APAS memory. Cool.
Displaying your current porter grade.
Yeah, nothing for that. Cool. Stealth would have been nice.
To us, chiral communications are a subject of research and analysis, not just a means to an end. We believe it may be possible for us to improve upon this technology in a variety of ways. To repay you for your assistance thus far, we've shared an all-new APAS enhancement with you. It will allow you to extract small quantities of chiral particles from the atmosphere. We have high expectations for its performance.
I need to see when we go out of here, but when we came in the first time, it did say no inhabitants. So, is this guy actually here? Anyway, what do you do here if you are here?
Well, we've heard all about chiral communications from APAC themselves. We recognise it's a transformative technology, unlike any other to date. However, we cannot overlook the risks inherent in entrusting humanity's future to a single piece of infrastructure. And it's for that reason that we decided to formulate a proverbial Plan B, an alternative that we could offer should it transpire that there's a fundamental, fatal flaw with the chiral network's design. I suppose that's why we eventually took to calling this alternative of ours BPAS.
Which makes sense. In fact, that would be a very interesting angle to go down the line of in the next game. So you developed a new APAS enhancement, have you?
Yes, one which can extract chiral particles from the atmosphere. The concept is derived from our own research data, but implemented with APAS's assistance. Note that this enhancement requires more memory than usual to function. We remain committed to developing other new technologies. BPAS is, of course, one such project.
Alright, need to head out, but thank you.
Thank you for coming. We want to provide you with greater assistance in the future. So please, come back and see us again.
Okay, so let's just take on orders a sec. They've got James Ender of Terminal Fortnite. I'm not doing that right now. Trying to think what I want. Customize the look. It isn't that. Is it here I can do it? APAS enhancements. There we go. And there's one missing down here. Supercargillium extraction 200 needed. Collects chiral particles from the atmosphere. Okay. There were some weird sounds around here, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's these guys. But yeah, I'm kind of at a loss here. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we've got quite a way to go if we wanted to get to this guy again, which by my reckoning is he's around here. Doesn't make a lot of sense because it's on. Yeah, that wouldn't make sense because that's on the network. Oh, no, it isn't. It isn't. Right, so it was about here, wasn't it? Only thing I can think is we just drive there. Yeah, you haven't got anything for me here, but shit. Hey, pal. Can I get directions, please? Porcelain vase for BPAS. I mean, I can pick it up, but... Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of hoping there'd be some sort of order for him. Go on. We'll go up and over. This does not feel like a wise move if I can just put my thoughts out there. I almost want to switch my vehicle to have a dicky gun purely because in the snow it is harder to see if there's cargo, so I'm going to have to keep pinging my other deck. But yeah, I am really dependent on someone having dropped cargo for this guy, it seems. The only thing other than that I can think, if we just go orders, search Australia, and delivery destination. Oh, there is one for the Aeronautical Engineer. Where? Eastern Environmental. We've got our route. Okay.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Yeah, we got our route. We got our route. I mean, I could just fast travel there, but I figure, is it worth it? Not a short distance, but we know where we're going. That's the main thing. It just didn't make sense. I thought we haven't got any cargo, and I thought I'd rather imagine there's cargo, which it seems like I did, or this guy is very, very elusive, and I'm like, that doesn't sound right. You know, they can be elusive, but not usually by that much. Usually there's some cargo hanging around, you know. Oh. Yeah, I'm not jumping, but I do want to just go down. I'm assuming it's nighttime because it is very, very dark. You know what I mean? I don't believe this is just, oh, you know, it's the mountains. It's a bit hard to see. I think it's night. And I've got former tracks there, so I'm hoping I can go that way again. I'm just picking up lost cargo while I've got a second. And then we can turn around. Where is it? Oh, hang on. That'll do me. Nothing like driving in the dark. Well, they're saying that. A bit less dark now. Ooh. I was going to say, we've got those special treads, so we should be able to ascend a bit better. Oh, there it is. Cool. So we're just going to try and gently descend. There we go. That was about as gentle as I could do it. Go on, we'll keep going down. I say that and then I don't seem to be going down. Wondering if we can get up here. Yeah, it's 372 away, not far. Okay, the cargo took a bit of a bump there. Phantom Smith. There's that big moon again. I think I've read something somewhere about it, that it's something to do with chiral density in the atmosphere enlarging the moon's appearance. I was like, alright. That's what you want to say. That's what you want to say, Hideo. Alright. Let's pick up our order. Also, did I actually damage that cargo in there? Yeah, content damage. So I'm actually going to cancel that order. There we go. I'd rather cancel it than deliver it poorly. Alright, take on orders. Deliver Ghost Mech factory cargo to Aeronautical Engineer. Let's head out. Oh, okay. I'm sitting on his hologram. Where is the destination then? That's not it. Please don't tell me that's it. That's BPAS. Phantom Smith. Here, obviously. Okay, so that is it. Right, okay, so we've got to go towards there. Okay, so I'll tell you what. Save driving all that way. That is a long way to drive. There we go. We'll just have the Magellan drop us off that way. The rule is you can't have the Magellan deliver the cargo, essentially, but I don't think there's anything saying you can't use it to get from A to B and just shorten a journey. And the last video was longer than I wanted. This video is already 20 minutes when I didn't intend it to be long, but I kind of wanted it to be longer than it was when I was just delivering for BPAS, so kind of in a funny spot. Okay, we're on board. You know what? I'm gonna have a quick kip. Only a quick one, mind. And let's go to the surface. I don't think I've actually said in the last part or this part about the loadout from my vehicle at the moment. We did get rid of the sticky gun, but I've got like anti-missile stuff on it now, so that is kind of cool. It's why I was just a little bit more confident going towards the mechs. I thought, well, if they do try and attack me, I've got that. But yeah, I need to get this cargo. That's for Victor. Yeah, that's it. They like sending me in there. I mean, this is twice in the last 3 episodes. Or 4 episodes. Not as bad as 2 and 2, but still it's 2 and 4. Not a small amount. Tell you what, the local porters, there are a lot of them in this game now, but also they don't half like getting in the way. You're just driving somewhere and they're like, hey, hey. Don't let me run you over. Alright, I see guns there. Hopefully they're just guns that are inactive. I gather not. I don't know what weapons I got on the vehicle, or what they're specialised in, so let's go this way about it. There's a point when you kind of get a bit fed up with BTs and you're like, all right, let's take them out. There we go. Oh, hang on. Got one there. I may have taken on a few too many here. Yeah.
Did you just drop some cargo, Sam?
Yeah, I did.
I'm afraid you've dropped some
Yeah,
cargo.
I know. Would you rather me get pulled down, Dollman? Yeah, I've got nothing that suitable to take on. No, oh man. I need to get out of the tower. That's the simple answer. Alright. That took a moment or two of concentration. I wouldn't even say there was anything here that was like urgent I had on me. So I'm just going to race back to my vehicle and dump it. Because it shouldn't have been on me in the first place. There we go, just dump all that. I was going to say, there's surely another baddie. We can't be done yet. My ear's letting me down. I couldn't tell where it is. You know what? We can be a bit more stealthy, though. We got the blue boomerang. Let's try that. And it allows us to focus on one target rather than spreading ourselves a bit. Yeah, I can see a gold thing there. I haven't got any way of proving it, but I feel like the gold ones spawn after you take out one of the normaler ones. Normaler? More normal? Yeah, I don't know where this one is exactly. Yeah, set myself up for a bit of a fail there. I don't know if they're on me or if they're just hunting me. I don't know if that one landed. I think it did. Quick swig at the canteen. Okay, so something is trying to find us. Pointing this way. If in doubt, trust your deck. Yeah, I see it. There's two, ain't there? That big one's going to be a problem. That's going to take more than... That's just going to take more than what I've got, pretty much. Yeah, that is not good. Alright, that looks to be down. Get the boomerang back on. I don't know if there's something on the other side and that's making a noise or what. Oh, damn it. Oh, something right in front of us. Right, that one's down. You know what? Just shoot that one. There's obviously some more still, but I'm just holding ground a minute. Plus, it's a good chance to farm some Chiral crystals, this. Okay, let's just push up a minute. Oh, that was bad. What's going on this side? Battery depleted. Let's have an electrobiote. Yeah, I figured it'd be another big one. Is that gone, or is it just... Nope. I wish there was a cleaner way of knowing if them big gazers were... or any of the gazers were down. Okay. Big gazers, they do give you the heebie-jeebies. I mean, they're not... they're a bit like the jellyfish ones to me, but just slightly better, because at least they are humanoid. I think someone put the nail on the head with the jellyfish. It's because they're otherworldly. Or more otherworldly, I guess. Oh, okay. One of them got me. Yeah. Get away. Back, you savages. Okay, where's this one that was summoning them? Okay, a bit awkward. Machine gun. Is that it, or are there more? Pointing this way, okay. You can see the trail. I mean, that should be it. It's floating up. I mean, I'm assuming that's it. The object deck's gone down. Usually that's the go sign, like, yep, we're done. Pack your bags, we're leaving. Okay, with that in mind, let's make our way up here. It is up there. Is it up there, or is it the ground floor? Ground floor, okay.
All right, we got it. Let's deliver the cargo to the Aeronautical Engineer.
Ooh, okay. I took a bit of a wrong turn. Is that where I'm going? Bleeding hell, 2,000 meters. They didn't give me a short one, did they? Okay. I'm trying to think if there is a quote-unquote quick way to do this. Like a certain route that is efficient, based on what we know. Yeah, I don't like some of the options. So I was thinking I could potentially try and go towards the mine, yeah. That is an option. Not a great option, but it is an option. And then we drive up the mountain. Not an easy route, but it's a route. We essentially need to be angled at the mountain at the right point. Alright, I think that might be a level 1. Okay. But yeah, it does feel like we need to be angled at the mountain so we can just shoot straight up the side and get there. Alright, where... Isn't that... Is it that? Nope, it's that. Okay. I'm thinking maybe we'll try starting here. Maybe I'm deceiving myself going this way, but... I'm just wondering, is it potentially better? Because I'm thinking this is towards the adventurer. And... yeah, it feels a little bit odd going this way. Saying that, 1,300 meters, it feels like it could close in pretty quick, as long as we don't take the wrong turn, as it were. Right, I'm actually going to cross this Carroll network line, because that'll make me feel like we're probably on the right line for him. Or her. I haven't heard who they are. I hope that isn't a sign of BTs. I don't want to be engaging with BTs right now. Okay, we're still over here, cool. Potential gatequake. Oh, I can't really see what's going on in terms of what's around me, but there's a temptation with that when it's dark and you can't see a thing to just stand still, but I thought, no, my luck. Something will catch me, so I figured just move and hope you don't run into something. Also, I've got to ask the question. Okay, we got a song. I didn't know there were any more songs. I was wondering if there was actually anyone... Does anyone ever take damage from gatequakes? I've never seen it. It just feels like something that's more atmospheric than harmful. That was just a difficult turn to navigate. My truck is on the verge of being ruined, so I could do with getting this bit done quick. Ooh. Okay, we don't want that. Okay. Can we go this way? I'm looking for something that's got a slope that I can go down. Essentially something that's not a sharp decline or a rough decline. Not bad looks of it. Where are they exactly? 300 odd meters, so it's not like they're near. Yeah, I didn't want to pause because the music was on, but I felt like I needed to work this bit out. I think essentially I need to get down here. Yeah. I think this is right. And you go out of the incline, yeah, or around this set of hills. Feels like I'm going deeper into it. There we go. I think we're in better nick now doing it this way. Feels a bit weird picking up lost cargo like that, but can't hurt. Pretty sure we don't need sandalweed, but it's there if we did. Okay, so we do still need to go that way. I don't think... Yeah, that wouldn't be a straight journey. I find it remarkable how you can have cloud cover like that. That just looks remarkable for where we're meant to be delivering. Yeah, I don't like pausing again, but I think this is what we need to do, yeah. Send to Sam. We need to go essentially to here. To here. And then we can just shoot straight up. I need a guide. Otherwise I'll be going around in circles. I'll say this though, I know I've just gone off there. Not metagenomics, it's chronobiologist. And say you can be waiting there for me. Bit of a shame that I felt like I interrupted that song a few times, but yeah, say la vie. I know there's always a risk with letting the music play. The idea they could take my channel at any point, you know, if they decided, but my main priority is I want to just put the content out as it was meant to be. So if that's the case, I haven't got a lot going on with the channel right now, so it's like I might as well take the risk. Better me than someone who's got money on the line.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that use
Here we go. Deliver and report. Bit of lost cargo for good measure. That is every single location now on the Chiral network, I assume. The standard order, sorry, it is a sub-order. So it should be like, it should go 2 stars. Fair enough.
The cargo I asked you to recover, I presume. I'll go ahead and take stock of what you brought. Excellent work. I'd swear this cargo looks fresh from the fabricator.
I mean, hopefully. Okay, so tell the truth by Grim.
This cargo was reported missing a while back. Well done for tracking it down.
Decent amount of likes for that.
Your assistance has ensured that I have what I need to carry out my research. I hope I can rely on your help again.
All right, let's do it.
Go ahead and link me up with your Cupid. If the network's as amazing as everyone says it is, then I want in.
Last one. Enjoy your bit of floating, doll man. You too, Sam. The entire of Australia connected. Keep on connecting. Connect all facilities using your Cupid. The Aeronautical Engineer. Okay. We've been given a floating sentry gun. A thrown weapon that floats in midair automatically attacks any enemies within range, fires MP bullets effective against any target but cannot detect BTs, and is therefore unable to attack them. Up to 4 sentry guns can be deployed at a time. I like the sound of that. A bit late in the game for me to be getting it, but I still like the sound of it. Cargo catapults improved. You can now be used to launch SAM. Okay, that's actually interesting. APAS memory, fair enough.
Your current porter grade.
Booster porter and combat, nothing else. Okay.
So this is what it's like to be on the network. The computational capabilities are far beyond what I anticipated. Amazing. Oh, and it's already yielded a useful result. Let me share this data with you. It's for a floating sentry gun. Toss it in the air and it'll hover in place, after which it'll target and engage nearby hostiles. And since it fires MP bullets, you don't have to worry about unintentionally killing people. But that's not all. I've refined the design of the cargo catapult so that you yourself can climb inside and be launched into the distance. A useful option if you want to bypass particularly rugged terrain along with your cargo in a single quick trip. I mean, I have to say, it's incredible what the chiral network can help us achieve.
All right, I mean, it sounds fun at the very least. A floating sentry gun.
If you deploy them wisely, you can use sentry guns to keep your enemies occupied for a while. And while they're distracted, you can sneak into secure locations or break contact with pursuers and make your escape. They've got all kinds of strategic applications, really. But they're not capable of tracking BTs, so don't expect them to help with those. Anyway, I created the guns by using the network to combine data from the cargo you brought me with my own research results. This means they can be fabricated using existing materials. Yeah, the chiral network's pretty impressive, isn't it?
Well, I've spent quite a long time connecting everyone up to it, so it better be. Alright, so how about this thing about being able to climb in the catapult? Where did this idea come from?
Bloody oath you can. It's an innovation made possible through the application of my research. The core launch mechanism hasn't changed though, so you can't steer the pods like traditional aircraft. But you can adjust your trajectory to hone in on a landing point once the parachute is opened. Traveling by air in this fashion is an efficient way to traverse uneven terrain with minimal effort. Of course, you want to make sure your flight path is clear of obstacles before you launch. It's entirely possible to fly smack bang into a wall if you're reckless, and that would hurt a lot. Yeah, some people should think twice about using catapults, but I'm pretty sure you'll be careful.
Yeah, I'm sure I will be. Alright, bye for now.
Thanks again. I'm glad we could meet. You've given me a renewed hope for the future of my work here. Come visit me again. Maybe I can find a way to make your work easier too.
Sounds like a plan. Alright, let's pop in here. And let me just find my way to the Magellan. I essentially need to go up here.
Commencing route creation.
Let me just put this on the map like that. Then here. And then pretty much just a straight shot all the way down.
Delivery route 5.
As before, it's just sometimes nice to have a marker to know where you're meant to be going. Sorry about the damage to your bunker there, pal.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Flew a little bit too close to the sun. Or the proverbial sun. Right, now, I'm a touch concerned that we're going to go past these ghost mechs. And my vehicle's not in great nick right now, so I'm just hoping we can survive any hits they send our way. I mean, again, we have got the fence system on one of the guns, but let's see if we can get through as quick as possible. That would have been very annoying, that shield, if I hadn't seen it. Just saying, people, don't leave things out if you don't need to. Oh, we are really on our last legs. I can see the fumes coming out of the vehicle. Come on, we're nearly there. Don't pack in on me yet. We're nearly there. Alright, the battery's improved again. Alright. Go on, Sam. Go and have a rest. You know what, Sam? You're going to sleep in. And I'll be honest, Sam, I did rush you out last time, so I'm going to have a quick shower. Go and freshen up. So I think it's time I spoke about what I'm thinking about doing moving forward, because I feel like I'm at a bit of a weird spot right now in terms of all the locations are online. So that for me was the big thing I wanted to do on video. Now, after that, I don't really know how much there is to do that is worth showing. Because, for instance, if it was worth showing the roads, I would have shown them. But there isn't really much to show. You know, it's just collecting ceramics and metals and getting it done. Now, if I just pause. Actually, I don't need to pause. I need to go on here. Go to game up, yeah. So we've got the trophies. As you can see, I'm 70% of the way there for a platinum. What are we missing, though? So, season porter. We need to complete 10 deliveries, 10 recoveries, 10 elimination destruction standard orders with an S rank in casual difficulty or above. We're nearly done with that, so that'll be done passively. Again, not something I'd show on video. Master builder, again, something that could be done off camera, just basically building every possible thing and, you know, making sure it's all leveled up, I think, is one of them. I don't know what this is. Am I able to reveal it? Yeah, show with information. Connecting hearts and minds. Maximize your connection level with all facilities. We're not doing bad. 22 out of 42 so far. What else have we got? Written in stars. Studied the night sky for the first time. I have got no idea what that one is. So, that could be interesting to show. It could be boring. So I can't really guess. Again, we've got a hidden one. What is it? Porters make the world go round. Barter with another porter for the first time. I didn't know you could barter with them. Okay. This one. A private show. Watch a live performance in your private room. Okay. Again, a few things I don't know. Now, this is the one I want to do on video. Showdown at Tar Lake. I think that one could be interesting to actually show. So when I think I'm getting close, I will just put it down and record. But on the off chance I start it by accident, what I could do is record it and then we do a like playback, if you like, and talk through it. It would be a bit of a different way of doing something, but it's something that's on my mind to do. Save your terminal fort not. I don't know what this one is. Prevent terminal fort not from falling victim to a void out. I mean, I can only assume there's some side quest or something that triggers that because I can't think offhand what would cause it. We've got a hidden one here. Let's reveal it. The real story of the Ghost Hunter. Okay, so there's a bit more going on there, so I think we're going to have to max affinity with this guy. Again, I might record that on my PS5 and then just, again, do a bit of playback. We've done that in the past. But that is it. So, as you can see, there wasn't really a lot there that I feel the need to show, just two in general. So, from here, what I'm probably going to do, I'm going to try and find out what their trophies are, at least in terms of how to trigger them so that I can get them done. And then my main thoughts are I'm going to just prioritize getting Lord of Tar Lake and Prevent Terminal Fort Not on video. And if we can do them as the last two videos, it would be a nice way to round out the series, getting the platinum, which I've not actually done the platinum for a while, so it would be a really nice game to try and do it on. But I'm probably going to do the rest of them off camera, unless there's something that I think is relevant, then like I say, we'll play it back. So yeah, this could be a little while until you see Sam again, just for the simple fact that I don't know how long it's going to take me to max affinity all those preppers, for instance. But we will be back, and Sam will defeat the Lord of Tar Lake and prevent Terminal Fort Not from falling victim to a void out. So you've got that to look forward to in the future. But until then, folks, I hope you have a good rest of your day. If you haven't already, please hit the like button on the channel, like button on the video, and the subscribe button on the channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you again soon. This has been Josh from JJ's Let's Plays. I'll see you next time. Bye for now, everyone.